And China correspondent Huifeng Tai is in Nanjing and joins us on the line. Fern, what's the latest on the search and rescue mission in the Yangtze?
Hi, good evening, Oscar. So more than 100 vessels are involved in the search for survivors. It's really a race against time because it's nearly 24 hours since the ship went down last night, and it went down very quickly too, in less than 2 minutes, and there was no distress signal. So rescuers so far have only managed to save about 15 people, recovering 6 bodies. And earlier on, we heard in the hotel, at a hotel in Nanjing, from the transport minister as well, from a presser that was beamed live from Hubei, that authorities are still trying to identify 5 out of the 6 bodies. So, it's a massive effort, race against time, 3,000 people involved, and they're throwing in help from everywhere to try and save these passengers who unfortunately, ran into a storm. And it really is such a rare thing to occur.
Yes, we know that China's Premier Li Keqiang is at the scene helping with the mission. What challenges are the rescuers facing?
Oscar, the weather forecast isn't looking too good. Over here in Nanjing, it's been raining, and over there at the rescue site, the weather's pretty bad too. So strong winds, heavy rain, and this is likely to continue over the next couple of days. I spoke to my colleague a short while ago, Stephen, who's at the site, and he said that it's really dark and overcast.
We've heard that the captain and chief engineer of the ship have been detained for questioning. What have they said about the sinking?
So we haven't heard any statement from the captain of the ship and the engineer as well, who have both been detained by police. The questions are being raised about this accident. I was listening to local radio just a short while ago, and some of the questions being asked were things like, didn't the captain have a feeling that something was going to go wrong? And also, someone pointed out that apparently another ferry left Nanjing along the Yangtze on the same day, and the captain of this ship sensed that something was not quite right, so he pulled over. And so you have to ask the question, well, didn't the captain of this particular ship sense the same thing as well?
And you've visited the hotel where many of the victims' families are staying. How are they coping?
Oscar, so far, the family members, well, some of them, as you can expect, are quite teary, anxious, and a woman I spoke to was also quite frustrated, and they're all very, very tired because they've been waiting for news, anything, since last night, and they've all been waiting at this hotel as well. But generally speaking, they're still quite calm because they have faith that of the rescue effort going on. One thing to note is that they have been promised a trip to the site, but then only 2 representatives from each family will be allowed to go on this trip. We still don't know when that will happen, though, but they are very anxious to get there.
Okay, Fern, thank you so much for the update.
Thank you, Oscar.